Hello guys, Brad here from JOLT Fitness. Happy Sunday to you all. I hadn't planned to share some Sunday thoughts today, but just had a few things ticking around in my head that I wanted to share with our community and our community group around mindset and how we approach certain situations. And I guess what's got me thinking about this is, I've been thinking about it for a bit, but yesterday I hurt my back again training. And it can become quite frustrating for someone who can't do what I love. I oscillate between training, probably doing things I shouldn't do, and then going back to training a bit smarter. Yesterday was one of those days when I probably wasn't so smart, and I've hurt my back. Now, coming in today, I could have approached that two ways with my thinking. An old me 10 years ago, I would have got down on myself for that, and that would have continued on through the next week, the next couple of weeks, especially if this injury lasts. That would feed into my thinking, it'd feed into the way I eat, and I'd just stay in this stress state. But the me of today, I just step aside from those thoughts and go, okay, that's happened. Why did it happen? How can I learn from that? And what can I still do to keep moving forward? And I've just finished training today, but I just had to wear a belt and just take it really easy and just do some upper body stuff and just keep that back secure. So instead of taking that negative mindset and that, oh, poor me, I can't do this, why has this happened again? And sometimes a bit of perspective can be so powerful as well. And there's a couple of perfect examples I want to share now of perspective when it comes to keeping a positive mindset during duress and during times of, I guess, hardship, let's call it. And a couple of examples, there's one recent and there's one from a year ago. And the one from a year ago is my brother, who hopefully he'll watch this, but who is my absolute hero. And give or take 12 months ago, had a stroke, had a fairly serious stroke as well, and we didn't even know whether he would fully recover from that. And 12 months on, he's pretty much made a full recovery now. There's still got a few little issues and things going on, but I believe, and he would tell you the same, that the reason why he recovered so quickly is because of his mindset, and because he never once through his recovery process took a thought process of, oh, poor me, why has this happened to me? I'm just going to sit in the corner and, break down and not move forward. He just had that mindset of, okay, let's get going. What have I got to do? What boxes do I have to tick? What things can I do now? What things can I do each day, each week, each month to get this recovery process happening? And that is so powerful and that is so inspiring. And I will definitely get him in this Facebook page, having an interview with him at some stage, because, I will never have a bad day again. I can just tap into that and go, he recovered from a stroke. I've just strained my back. It just seems so small when you compare it to that. And the other perfect example is I was at a funeral with my partner last Monday, and it was one of our good friends' dad, and he suffered MND, and the latter years of his life he was wheelchair bound, couldn't speak, and what I took away from that funeral was that he was such an inspiring and such a powerful, strong man. He really was. Everyone who spoke about him just spoke about how, from diagnosis up until the last few months, he never, was poor me. He never just sort of gave up and said, why has this happened to me? He just found ways to live a fulfilling life and to still do things, and never once complained, and it's just so inspiring. And it just makes, some of the things that we can get carried away with and get into that negative thought process about day to day just seems so minuscule. So it is a bit of a ramble today, and I'm not sure exactly what the takeaway is, but I just sort of wanted to share those thoughts around mindset and how we approach mindset under times of duress. And I would love to hear from you guys watching this video. If you enjoy what I've spoke about, of course, give us a like, because it spreads the word about what I'm talking about. But I'd love to hear from you guys about, if you do struggle with mindset. I'm moving into Coco, who's our mindfulness guy on this page, moving into his area a little bit. But if you do struggle with your mind sort of and your thoughts taking you to places, I'd love to hear from you and hear if you've got any strategies to get yourself back on track. But I think a bit of perspective is one of the most powerful things we can get. And also, instead of focusing on those 2 or 3 negatives, focus on all of those positives that we have throughout our day, because there is so many of them. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I have rambled for long enough. I hope you've enjoyed my Sunday thoughts today. Just wanted to share them with our community and share what I've been thinking about. As always, guys, if you like this video, please give us a little like, comment as well. It helps us share all our messages we're trying to get out on this page. And other than that, guys, I hope you have a great week in the health and fitness world. And don't forget to jolt yourself into life or whatever you're doing. Thanks, guys.